Now for my Hobbycraft haul. Again, I didn't do any talking actually in the store. They did have music blaring out, and as I said, we did go to a number of different stores on Sunday, so this is the last one from the weekend, and I really love Hobbycraft. I mostly did filming and looking around the clearance part, which is upstairs. I did do a bit of videoing downstairs, but mostly upstairs, because I like to see what they've reduced, and sometimes you can pick up some amazing bargains. And I'll show you the bits and pieces. Some of them may not be to everybody's liking, but I will explain why I purchased them. So the first item, I've got two actually, is calendars for 2019. Now, I'm sure I've mentioned this before, I like buying calendars, and actually a friend of mine has brought me a calendar of caravans, and it's got all quotes on, because what I tend to do is buy a lot of them with quotes, and then I cut the quotes off and I reuse them after that year. So I'm going to start with this one. This is Thomas Kincaid, and I love all the cottages and his artwork. Now originally this was $5.99, then it went down to $2.99, and they were selling all their calendars off for 50p. Now I have slit the bottom, and that's just to make it a lot easier to show you. So I'm going to siphon it in the vessel, So this is the calendar, and as I said, even the front, look at that. And I could see myself, as I do, buy these things because it is cheap artwork. And this is what I mean. I mean, look at that. That's going to look lovely in a frame. And they've got so many. There's one, the Eiffel Tower, flowers, and obviously you can see, like that one's March, and you could use one frame and just change it out for each of the seasons. Now, I've been doing this for years, and I remember one year Wilko's had so many calendars left. They actually, towards the end of January, they sold them off for a penny. And especially when my boys were little, the church, great for, you know, for their kids to write on, or even to make their own book. I could even just cut off that, leave that on, and reinforce it, even with the cardboard that came with it. And you don't even actually have to have it in a frame. As I said, you cut it down all there, and then you can just flip it over whatever season. And if it comes to it, what I can always do is use my my label marker, and even my labeler, sorry, and put the months up there if I want to. I've got one of London. I do love the cottages, and I've done a couple of these jigsaws. So, of the Thomas Kincaid. Let's have a look. We have to look at the Christmas one. There we are. So that's just a thing. Postcards, wrapping paper, bags, calendars, cards. Very cheap artwork. Now this is more of a modern design. Again, this is another one. It was $5.99 down to $2.99, and I paid 50p. And this is, as I said, this is birds. I even like the front. But here's the pictures on the back, and yes, it does actually include a owl. I think it's just worth the 50p just for the owl. And again, I could do the same with this one. And there we are. So I'll just show you some. Take the cardboard, like I said. So if you want some modern art, like that one, I like the colours in that one, or cutting them out even. There's the owl. I'm definitely going to use that one. Look, I like that one. As I said, 50p even just for the owl. But they've got some lovely colours, and look at that one for June. So as I said, look out for different things. It doesn't actually have to be artwork. And another one that caught my eye is this one for autumn. I think that's really good. And what it is, it's got like the two birds there, but it looks almost like a stag. So that is definitely one that I will be using, and I can see that in maybe a wooden frame. I have got quite a few frames, and I do look out at the charity shop, as I said, for different frames, because it's got the leaves. And also with my Sizzix machine, I did it for my son's wedding, is I've got some little leaf die cuts. Use the bigger leaves, you know, the artificial ones, and I've done it with my owl print, and then at the bottom I could actually put the tiny leaves that are cut out of the bigger leaves, if that makes sense. If I do that, I will obviously share that. So that's the two calendars. Now, this next one hasn't got a price on them. They only had the one. This was £3.50, and no way would it have normally been that price. So there we are. And it says it includes 2 of each sheet. Now, I did say I have problems making mail cards. Now, this was, if I hadn't said, £3.50. But it gives you so many varieties. It says it includes 160 foiled and die-cut elements. It contains 44 sheets, gold foiled and die-cut topper sheets, foiled and die-cut craft card sheets, 6 times gold foiled papers, 12 times double-sided printed papers, and 12 times inserts. So quite a lot. I'll see if I can have a go showing you. Look. So I think there's 2 of each. Not all the people that I know, male ones, like sport, but I'm sure I can come up with something. As I said, there's 2 sheets of each. Like I said, I'm sure this was a really good offer, especially the amount of cards you can make it. As I said, for £3.50, I get my enjoyment of making the cards, and also it's something useful. As I said, it's been over 2 years, and I think it's more than that now, since I've actually bought a card. I do like those ones. And you can always add other things to them. And then you've got your papers. You can see that. Quickly show you. Like I said, I'm sure this is well worth the money. They had a lot of pads, and some of them would have been about £20 or £30. They reduced them down to £7-9. And they, as I said, they got the double-sided ones. I don't think I showed you that one. Football. So yeah, I think that is a good deal, and the amount of cards I can make out that is brilliant. So I'm all set, hopefully, for mail cards. If anybody has actually made a mail card of any sort, leave a comment down below and I will check your channel out if I haven't already. As I said, it's one of the hardest things I actually find to do. Now, they sell a lot of ex-season stuff off. So the first one is handmade stick-on decorations. Now these were 50p for Easter. And again, I will actually take out the wrapper. I've left a lot of the wrappers, sorry for the crinkle, due to the fact some of them have actually got the prices on. And I thought that was really good. With the they got the wheelbarrow, and I got the little watering can with the flowers on. So, because I could split that into 2 cards and put something else with it, so I thought that wasn't a bad price. Yeah, I'm itching myself up on the bed. I just thought it's not too bad light, so I'm hoping it's not too dark up here. The lounge, first thing in the morning, it's too dark to film, so I wanted to get this done. Another one is spring is here, card toppers, and there's 6 pieces, and these were 25p. So what I will do is I categorise my pieces as best as I can for the different seasons. So if I happen to see them, I will put all my Easter spring bits together. And these are sweet. So it's got this. So that, let me just show you, I think there's 3 of each. So there's that one, which says Happy Easter, and then springtime. So with one of these, a nice backing paper, one of those would make some nice spring and Easter cards. As I said, I like still to send cards through the post if I can. Certain times, Christmas, Easter, thereabouts, because I like to still write notes and letters, so I stick a note in with the card. The next one was from the wedding bit. These are laser cut butterfly place cards, and there's 10 cards, and they were 25p. Now you can't grumble at these. Now these would look nice in cards. And it would save me actually, there we are, and they're fairly decent, they're good size, and I could see that with nice paper. You could put something here, you could add some little gems, and maybe put it on a slant like that and put an endearment on there, and I think that would look lovely. Another thing is to bend them. It could make a nice decoration anyway for spring and summer, just bending the wings. So like I said, they were 25p. I bought a lot of stamps from there as well. This one was 10p, and I haven't done any stamping for a while. And let me just see if I can get the white card out to put on the back so you can see. And there we are. It's a lipstick, and I thought that would make a nice for a girly card. Right, I've got 2 sheets of paper here. Now they are double-sided, so that's the first one. It's like a pink with little white dots on. This one was slightly more expensive. This one was actually 50p, and this is Confetti Wishes, and this was 50p. But you cut all these out individually and they will go quite a distance actually, all those bits and pieces. And again, one of those could even go with the butterfly one. Got hip hip hooray, make a wish, it's your birthday hooray, oh happy day, blow out the candles, cake and ice cream. So yeah, as I said, if I cut, I probably will actually one evening is sit, or even tonight, is sit and cut all these out and put them all together in a little bag. I may do that, as I said, that's the sort of thing I do. But again, a lot on that sheet for 50p. Just a matter of cutting them out. The other one was 25p, and I've bought a lot in this range. This range is Glitter Girl, that's it. Because I've got, if you've seen my planner, you'll recognise some of this, because I've had the stickers, I've had the toppers and everything. And there we are. So a lot of those you would have seen before. And then on the reverse, it's that. So for the, I can't see it because of the print, but it's like a pale pink with darker pink dots. And as I say, I like that one there. Think Positive at the bottom there. And then, although it's the bottom bit, I will actually again sit and cut all these little cameras out when I'm watching TV in the evening. And again, a lot on that sheet for making cards. Now, this one is All You Need Is Love. It's a table plain kit, and they had no end of this. This was in the wedding part. I don't know how much they were originally, but they were selling them all off for 25p. And I just love the design, especially more maybe springtime. And I'm going to open it up and show you what's in the kit. I mean, if you've got a wedding coming up and you haven't got all your stuff, and this is the right design, as I said, it will work out really well. So in the kit, you've got your like twine, which is this peachy colour. Included is these numbers, which are double-sided. So I'll just show you. My idea is that's going to look great backing on a card, or put a photograph in there and put that, or even you can cut an oval round, and that will make a nice frame, cardboard frame in an ordinary frame for a photograph, or just cover it over, as I said, with something else in a card. And you've got quite a few of those, and as I say, they are double-sided. They go up to 10. So you've got like the peachy colour, you've got this like mint green, and you have got the yellow. Also, as I said, you've got a few numbers, so you could, if you wanted to, I suppose, if you was going to have a party or something, you could do something with the numbers and this, or you could use the twine and hang these up, and as I say, put photographs on there. So I just love those. I said for the amount. The next one is you just get one of these. It's double-sided again. It says top table. Again, do something with that. You can put it in a frame and just cover that over. These are cardboard. So again, all I can say is card making again, and just obviously cover that bit up. What I was thinking about doing as one of these are actually coming out, what I might do is cover that over, and I'm going to make some nice little tags. That's what I'll probably do with those. And then these, you've got quite a few of these. Got 3 sheets there, and these are just plain with the little flowers. I had thought about getting a couple of these. Maybe I should have done actually, because this would be excellent for my craft group, because obviously it funds as well, and people getting interested in different crafts. Usually it'll be a while now before I go back into Hobbycraft, and sometimes I've gone back and a week later and the stuff's gone. Whether, you know, sort of it was stock that's just been put out, and I said they had shelves of it. So maybe I should have got a few packs of these for my craft group, because there's so much that can be done with this. But like I said, if you, again, I say it a lot of the time, if you think out the box, there's a lot you can do, and you can save money, as I am not working and I'm on quite a budget, and as you know, crafting can run expensive. I will surely find something to do that. In fact, while I've been sitting here doing this haul, I'm dying to do some crafting. So this is going on quite a long time, along with Shop With Me, because I was going to do some crafting possibly and add it on, but I might do that as a separate video now. But I'm really pleased with a few bits, and I think my receipt is somewhere. Yeah, here's my receipt. And as I said, the most expensive thing was actually the mail booklet. Excuse the plastic. It was that one. And I paid a total of £6.60 for that. And like I said, repeating myself again, these calendars. I collect calendars, as I said, especially once they come down to a cheap price. And there's an awful lot. I love that one, really do. So hope you've enjoyed my video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.